Yes. Hello, my friends. I hope you're still with me. I initially connected the live on another link using Zoom, but now I'm here again with this cozy setup. So, thank you all for being here. And thank you again if you are reconnecting from the other stream. My name is Ro, and this is Love and Soul. This is a beautiful community for light workers and healers and empaths and everyone who really loves to share their soul, their multidimensional expression with the world. And it's my passion to offer these spiritual tools and insights from my spirit guides and higher dimensions. So we can all create this wonderful, wonderful life on the planet right now. I feel it's so important we remember that about ourselves, that we have that power to co-create a beautiful reality, and that brings me so much joy every day. And I've been talking about it on social media, on on threads, on Instagram, and yeah, you know me. Hello again, Maite. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and I think you're going to love this. I got like a unicorn little backpack. So this is like a children's backpack, but I love it. It's so cute. And it's like a plushy thing here. Oh, Daniela. Oh, hello. Hello, 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 my friend. So good to see you. And is that Apollo? Oh, Daniela has a beautiful little doggy called Apollo. Oh, hey, Bogey. Hey, Bogey. Thank you so much for being here, my friends. Lots of love. Yay, let's have fun today. Oh, they dropped my little backpack I was showing my pet. Yes, it's too adorable, right? So cute. Yes, I really love cute things, and pink is one of my favorite colors, as you know, and shades of green and violet, purple. Well, I love all colors actually. They all make me happy. And yeah, today we are here. And how have you been, my friends? Good Saturday morning or afternoon. Oh, it's so good to be back here on YouTube. I really love this little community here we have created, and oh, it's so lovely. So the more the merrier. And we are all souls or healers or light workers that we have this mission to just be ourselves, and in this weird, wild world and reality we're living in now. So I really feel that it's so powerful when we come together and create sanctuary. So we recharge our energies and go out to the world again. And yeah, it's so good. So my spirit guides have been giving me some little themes to cover today, and it's so exciting because I have been seeing these patterns too with my friends and clients, and it's like I get these clusters of clients that are going through some patterns that are very similar. So I really love to see those themes, and currently is this reawakening of the feminine energies, or those we call creative and fluid energies, and the softness and relaxation. So it's so beautiful to simply lean into your softness and lean into that spaciousness that you have. And of course you don't need to be like a female, like born female, or that. Simply getting in touch with that receptivity, with that surrender, that capacity to surrender to life, like not because you feel defeated or worried or but simply surrendering to the flow of life and letting it carry you from place to place, from energy to energy. And it's so good because I feel like for so long we have been taught that we need to do things the hard way, like we need to work too hard, and especially for women, I think we need to compensate somehow, and we need to, do more or try to prove ourselves even more so we can be on the same level of men, or not even closer sometimes. But there is like great power in our softness and our receptivity, and I feel it's so important. And of course it's like a process of figuring out how that applies to your life, how you can really get in touch with that, and in a way that makes you feel good and you feel proud of yourself. So for example, I don't know if you are like creators or artists, or in general, like right now it's this reawakening of that capacity to say, yes, I love myself, and yes, I don't have um to to prove my right to exist, or to think that I need to do more than I am able to, than my body is able to. So yeah, it's like rest and relax and feel good about it. Don't feel like others are not going to survive without you, or without you being there for everyone, or helping everyone, or being useful for everyone. So that's something that I've also been talking with my mom and my aunts and the some people in my family, and it's so exciting to just be nurtured and be surrounded by that beautiful feminine energy. And I don't know if this resonates with you, my friends, so please tell me about your experiences with your creative energy, your sensitivity, your fluid energy. I'm all ears. And yes, it's like a new way of living, or maybe not a new way of living, but a more authentic, because I feel like we all have this within us. And it takes some courage, because the paradigm says that, work all the time, and do it the hard way, try to compete, try to one up everyone around you, try to perform, or try to be someone you are not, so others can care about you or feel that you're important. But it's like, no way. You need to be authentic, you need to be true to your heart and your your unique way of being. Yes, those are some of the things I've been reflecting on these days. And yeah, it's so cool. And I was talking about Threads, that it's like the companion of Instagram. It's like Twitter, but kinder, I think, because Twitter now is a wasteland, or X. I don't know. Yeah, it's called X now, but I've been connecting with people on Threads, and it's so cool because it feels like the early days of social media, when people really related as human beings, and there weren't like bots or marketing gurus, or sleazy salespeople trying to make you buy their products. So right now Threads really feels like a safe space, and so far I'm happy there. um yes. uh, I'm going to quickly check my YouTube settings, because sometimes the stream just like combusts, and I don't know if you're watching it or I lost my connection somehow. Hey Lily, hey, good to see you. Oh, my dear friend, my dear soul sister. Soul hugs to you. Yes, we're here basking in love and kindness and beautiful feminine creative energy. So all the love to you. Oh, thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate your presence, my friends, because I feel like our attention is like a gift we give and we receive. Like, I don't take it for granted because I know you all maybe have things to do, or other things you want to do, or be seated or whatever, but you're here, and yeah, thank you. And yeah, attention, that was another thing that I was exploring about how important it is to really mindfully choose where you put your energy and attention. Yes, because what you focus on grows. And so often we think that focusing on problems is going to solve them. But it's like, it's counterproductive actually. Like, you can be aware of the problem, you can be mindful about it, in the mirror, and cognizant, like Jules says. Okay, that's like TikTok jargon. But yeah, we need to be mindful, but not get too sucked into that, because then we lose our effectivity and we can't help others in that state of worry and despair. But of course, it's necessary to feel that worry and despair from time to time, because we're humans and there are really shitty things going on right now in the world. Like, you just have to see the news and see what's happening. But I really like to bring my energy back to myself and try to channel that in ways that help others very directly. Oh my goodness, Dawn is here. Hello. Oh my god, my soul sisters. Oh, thank you for being here. You're making my day. You're making my day. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. All the rainbow sparkles and fairy dusts for all of you. I love you, my soul sisters. It means a lot that you're here. Oh. Happy Saturday. But yes, feminine, divine feminine. And it's pretty cool because I posted a bit of my channeling on Discord, but I can read a bit here. The suggestions to make the most of your days and, heal your feminine and creative energy. Yeah, my guides say, start one day with nothing on your schedule and follow through on the first playful and authentic impulse you feel. Don't look at the clock, just be. Engaging in unstructured playtime or moments of fun, just like a child, can work wonders for you. Spend time in feminine spaces that cultivate rest, nurturing, and intuition. These include creative gatherings, ecstatic dance or belly dancing workshops, spas, nature or spiritual retreats, or quiet reflection without a goal or outcome in mind. Let yourself be cared for. Let yourself be held. By immersing yourself in these spaces, you allow the feminine energy to naturally influence and balance yourself. You gradually remember to soften your grip on rigid structures and welcome more ease and receptivity into your life. Yes. Oh, wow. And this is like so important because there are also like many energy upgrades we're all going through as all souls, as human beings. Like, we're evolving, like every moment we're evolving. Like, right now maybe we can't see it because we are in this moment in time, but in the bigger picture there is a progression. And there's this bit about the psychic energies and empathy amplifying in the world right now. Let me see where I got this. Yeah, my guides say we see an increase in neuroplasticity as environmental changes compel humans to adapt to new and unpredictable events. These evolving conditions are pushing the brain to develop skills such as heightened adaptability, faster problem solving, emotional resilience, enhancing your ability to navigate uncertainty and stress. And basically, they say that people born before the 2000s, the influx of information and stimuli can lead to fatigue and fragmentation of focus. So keeps you on alert all the time and makes you prone to anxiety, compulsive behaviors, and insomnia. So keep in mind that. So it's especially important to disconnect from that emotional charge or informational energy outside of you and practice mindlessness, which is like mindfulness, but focusing on resting your mind, resting your intellectual thinking mind, and immerse yourself in nature. So that period of quiet rest helps you to recalibrate. And for those people born after the year 2000, there tends to be an easier time processing these energies, and it's equally important to spend time in nature and good nutrition, having a good nutrition to let your body catch up with your mind. And my guides come and say that over the next decades, they see a natural increase of psychic sensitivity and perception. Many among the younger generations are reporting the ability to predict rain or storms by simply smelling the air, detecting the presence of chemicals by tasting the food, detecting health imbalances by touching people or communicating with animals. So in a way, this is a resurgence of ancient practices where humans really depended on their instincts and intuition for survival. So I thought that was pretty cool to share with you. Like, that's happening right now, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, as the mature soul paradigm solidifies, the collective rising empathy becomes permanent and irreversible. This heightened sensitivity will likely manifest as physical pain in reaction to actions or even thoughts that could harm others. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. Like, the empathy becomes amplified for us and irreversible. Like, and we develop this heightened empathy that we really can't do harm to others because we really are harming ourselves. Like, it becomes true, like in a physical way, not just the thought of that. Or yeah, it's quite big that the heightened sensitivity will likely manifest as physical pain in reaction to actions or even thoughts that could harm others. And this is such a big, change for everyone because, wow, can you imagine that? Conversely, it also enhances the ability to experience pleasure in more nuanced and profound ways. And I really like that too, because pleasure is also good, right? You just can't be feeling pain all the time. Yeah, let me know what you think about that. So it's like both sides of the same coin, empathy. So on one hand, yeah, we're becoming more aware of the pain, like even in physical levels. So that's going to make us like fully stop any violent act towards our people or communities or countries. Like, wars are, going to absolutely disappear forever because our energy bodies are going to fully feel the impact of that, and you're going to just, you're going to want to stop that for good. And at the same time, we are going to be able to experience joy and pleasure in more nuanced ways. And I feel that's so exciting too, like this heightening of empathy. So yeah, that was so cool when I got that. And I feel like if you're like a psychic or a sensitive or an empath, you already feel that on some level. So you're familiar with that, and you naturally feel that compassion for others, and you just want to reduce suffering for people, for animals, and yeah, it feels intense at times. Yes, pretty interesting big shifts, pretty big shifts, yes. And I feel like if you're an aware person, if you are a kind person, you're not going to have trouble with that. The ones that are getting in trouble are, you can imagine some politicians or people who just, like to hate on others and like to do bad things. So they're going to really feel that, like, wow, it's going to be quite shocking for them, but it's their lesson they're learning. So it's like we already learned that lesson of love and empathy, so we have an easier time with that, but still it's important to, recognize that, or the little ways we are violent against ourselves, like that can be so insidious, the self-aggression or self-violence, but sometimes it's internalized, like when you just hold yourself back from experiencing love or pleasure, or you criticize yourself, you carry a negative thought about you, like a self-hating thought. Those little things are violence, but just because you can say it or touch it, it doesn't mean it's not causing you harm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's be mindful of that. And the vocabulary we use, it's so important. It's like magical, like the words are spells. Words are so charged with energy. Mm-hmm. And here are my guide suggestions. They say, since the brain and body are interconnected and ultimately one, engage in movement of any kind, optimally outdoors. As a primarily intellectually centered species, movement tends to be chronically neglected, but it's one of the simplest and most accessible actions that can have the greatest positive impact on your health and evolution. Movement heightens your psychic capacities and empathy by helping you interact with and care for your environment, surroundings, people, and other beings around you. So when movement combined with breathing exercises, movement combined with breathing exercises can become a powerful healing experience. And yeah, I believe this is so true. Like, we need to move more. We're not meant to just be sitting all day on a desk, on a cubicle, and, and they say, engage with anything that fosters kindness, unity, regeneration, sustainability, and growth. As long as you're making choices that support your well-being and that of others, you are on the right path. We have stated before and reaffirmed, in the mature world, the well-being of the community directly supports the well-being of the person. So again, that's so important to remember, and preparing ourselves for that. Because yeah, it's like when you think of your community, you're thinking of yourself too. Like it's not like a individual thing or an overly independent thing. We are really growing out of that phase. And yeah, that was basically that part of the channeling I got. And some of the channelings are thanks to my dearest clients and friends that commission these sessions. So really thank you for all the questions and the support for my small business. But yes, those are the pretty interesting shifts that are coming over the next decades. And yeah, I feel it's really exciting. So yeah, that's our task as all souls and light workers, to model new ways of being and doing in this world. And that's what I try to remind myself every day, because sometimes we think that we should be doing what everyone else is doing. We should be you know, doing things that other people do, or, you know, having the same interests or the same belief systems. But it's actually so beautiful that you are different and you're just the way you are, and you can show the world other ways to do things with more love or more relaxation. And you know that relaxation is a super, super important thing for me. And I just can't have it other way, because this is my life. This is me. I've tried the other way of doing things, like through burnout and hustle, and it's like my body can't take it. It's like I was born with that inner switch that tells me that enough, enough is enough. Take time for yourself, rest, heal, give yourself love. That yes, it's so important to me to have that restful place to lean into when I'm tired or worried. And that often is my friends and my family and my spirit guides, And yeah, I appreciate that a lot. So, what are your sanctuaries, my friends? Where do you find your healing and relaxation on a daily basis, or maybe once a week? I recently went to Cajamarca, which is a place in the north of Peru where my family lives, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And it reminds me a lot of the Shire, like Lord of the Rings Shire, Hobbiton. It has the same vibe. Like, I love it so much. It's like this cozy sanctuary among the mountains. I love it. In the bathtub, yes. Yes. Hmm. Oh, a friend was recommending me like those salts for bath, Epsom salts, and that. Hmm. That's nice. I saw your stories on Insta. It really did look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah, it's so green. And I went when it was summer. So it wasn't still like that populated with flowers and plants. But in springtime, it's like the green is almost like, looks like this, like it's a glorious green color. Like my eyes are like bleeding love. It's crazy, yes. Definitely bathtub, imagination, and yin yoga. Yes, imagination, that is your creation. Yes, I love it. Oh wow, yes. I am a big daydreamer, unapologetic daydreamer. I love, love, love to imagine and to picture those beautiful scenarios on my mind. And I feel like it really helps you manifest your desired future too, and tap into your parallel realities and just connect with your guides or your soul family. So definitely imagination. Yin yoga, yes. Oh, yin yoga. It's one of my loves too. I used to think I couldn't do yin yoga because it's so like it requires you to be there for a long period of time on the same pose, like from 3 minutes to 10 minutes even. But wow, after a few sessions of yin yoga, I really fell in love with it. Wow, it's so good. Ah, yes, soothing your nervous system. That's another one. Yes, finding places where you can recalibrate your nervous system, your energy. Yeah. Mm. All right, my friends, I'm going to share with you some little channel readings for you now. So let me know in the chat if you would like your reading, and send your question or some picture you have in mind for your reading. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, my tag, sure. Of course. Let me know what you want to know. I'm turning it right now. Mm. Mm. So if you guys want like a general question or something more specific, or what is the first message that comes through me from your spirit guides, let me know. I don't have a specific question, maybe just advice for my spiritual path. All right, let's see what we get. Mm-hmm. So I have this image that came through, like you are walking and there's like a crossroads and you're kind of like a bit undecided which way to go. So it's like logic and heart, kind of like a little battle between logic and heart, or what others have told you to, which other people have told you that it would be like a best course of action, and then what your heart is telling you. And it's something very interesting happens because actually those two different roads converge back into one. So what I'm getting is that no matter which way you go, it's going to be the right choice for now. So relax and trust yourself, trust your first intuition, because you can change it along the way. If you don't feel comfortable with the choice, you can simply change again and go back and trace a new path for you. And I love this so much because it's so like encouraging and validating, because it's never like, oh, this path is right and this is wrong and that's it. No, it's never like a black or white situation. Like you can learn something from each path, each direction. And maybe you also realize that there are also not only two paths but many more, and you are creating different paths with your different choices in every moment, every day. And I love this, that the paths are converging back into one, and there's like a beautiful gemstone that represents your heart, like this opal. Wow, it's beautiful. And has this shimmery quality about it that it's like you reuniting all your facets, what the logic tells you, what your heart tells you, what other people tell you. So you take in consideration all of that, but then you make a choice from your heart and from your soul, basically. Mm. Mm. And this is a message from your guide that says, My way is a beautiful way. I love where I am going. And it's like an affirmation that you can carry for you. Yes. So it's about knowing that your unique way of doing things and walking along the currents of life and your destiny, it's a beautiful way. You're doing it beautifully, joyfully, with love, and that's all that matters. Oh, I do have some important choices to make, and it's comforting to know this. Oh, I'm glad it resonates. Yes. Mm. Yes, and thank you for asking, and because I feel like this can resonate with many of us too, because we have choices to make and decisions to take, and we're adults, and kind of like things feel more serious sometimes, like irreversible. Some choices are irreversible actually, so yeah, but you can still find some ease and choose with that sense of confidence and relaxation. Yes, different is not bad. Yes, yes, different is not bad. It's so needed right now. And yeah, and I'm thinking, like, for example, the people you love the most, like artists or even celebrities, but I'm going to say artists, they are so uniquely different. You know, each person is so uniquely different, and especially those artists that we can see creating and being themselves, and it's because they dare to be themselves and they dare to be different without shame and without worrying about other people. It's like it comes from within you. It's like a big calling from your soul that tells you different is not bad, different is beautiful. I am different and I embrace it. And then you see the magic happens. Mm. Yes. Mm. And I love that very often that different way of being is more authentic than we are used to know or to be exposed from our people. And right now, authenticity is another big theme that we are. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hello there, Noah. Welcome to the family. Oh, I love that when the gift pops up, my hobbits clapping. I love the hobbits. I love Lord of the Rings. You know, I'm like screaming about Lord of the Rings and the Rings of Power. Yes, oh, I'm so grateful for you too. Oh, yeah, Rings of Power. I could talk about it for hours. I love fantasy shows. You know me. Oh, wow. Rings of Power is so emotional, especially the last episode of this second season. It's like, Ah. I rarely rewind scenes, but this time I was like repeating the scenes like twice each time so I could like see more and appreciate more and cry even more. Like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but sometimes you just want to cry more when you're watching something you love or something very emotional. I'm like, oh my heart. Yes, I love the Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course. Yeah, delightful. And what are you guys watching these days, or maybe reading, or maybe listening to? Oh, I've been liking Chapel Roan a lot. She's so cool. I love her. She's very, very authentic. She is fierce and vulnerable, and she's really changing the musical industry, I feel like. Yeah. Watch this girl, watch this woman. She's amazing. I can relate to that with the shows I love. Yes! And we both shared our love for the Dragon Prince, which is gorgeous. And oh, sorry, Mike here. And I've been rewatching it from the first season again while I'm doing like I'm washing dishes, or the Dragon Prince is really good. You love Chaperone too, yes. Oh God, she's so cool. And I love her makeup and her aesthetic, and she also loves these bright colors and with sparkles and everything. Rings of Power and Agatha All Along. Right. I still haven't I'm still not over WandaVision. Like, I don't know. WandaVision was so good, and it made me cry. I really empathize with Wanda. I don't know what's Agatha All Along about, but maybe I'm going to watch it too. Yes. Witches. We love our witches. Powerful, gorgeous. Wow, but for real, Marvel has so many movies right now and many shows. I don't know what to do. Like, I tried to go from the beginning, like starting with Iron Man, I think. And then I got lost, and then I think I watched Endgame in different order. So I was like confused. And then Thor. I really like Thor, Love and Thunder. That was good. That was like so chaotic and just, campy and fun. And I love that. Witches, Thor, Love and Thunder. I feel like Thor sometimes when I'm like lifting my weights. Like, I'm practicing some weightlifting, and so far I have surpassed my brother in like how much weight I can lift. But it's because he's not training right now. But when he used to train, of course, he would lift heavier than I do. But right now I'm Thor in the household. Like, I'm Thor. I'm worthy. And I lift like my humble 10 kilos. That's what I live now. I love anything with witches and dragons. Yes. Yes, Love and Thunder was such a funny, campy movie. Yes. I really love when, the movies don't take itself too seriously. Like, it's just fun. It's like for the love of, a good movie, like that is for everyone too. Like, there's like a place for those like cerebral movies that make you think and are like kind of like more art house movies. So those are cool. But sometimes you just want to laugh and be unserious. But it was also very emotional. I remember the ending. Oh, Love and Thunder. Roy Star. Yes. Yeah. I don't know, like that's my personality, I guess. I don't know. But I did the 16 personality test because Eric sent that to us on the Discord. And yeah, this today, because I'm always changing. Today I am ENFG. No, ENFJ. ENFJ. So yeah, the extrovert. Today I'm the extrovert. But according to those personality tests, I'm often INFJ, so like my introverted version. So right now I'm here. I'm like extroverted. Then 2 weeks from here, I'm going to be a hermit again. Like, that's how my energy fluctuates through the month, and I'm okay with that. I love it. Mm. But for real, tracking my cycle has been huge for me to really match my cycle with my work and creativity and exercise and everything else in a way. So I work with myself and not against my body. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're INFP. Yes. We are like besties. But because it's like switched. We have the different AI and PJ. So, oh yes, I love INFPs. I love you. I love you so much. Today you are an ENFP. Yes. We're besties too. Like the intuitives and feelers. Yes. Intuitive feelers. We are sensitive. We're pretty sensitive. I think in BTS, Jungkook is INFP and Namjoon is ENFP. It's like the extroverted version. And I don't remember their other types. I think Jin is like the mastermind. Like he's like super bubbly and cheerful, but deep down he's like a thinker and so like psychic and even psychic, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Jin is lovely. I love Jin. Kim Suk Jin. Oh my god. They are so cute. All the love. And I want to show you my new jewelry box because we are talking about rings of power and fantasy, and I actually love rings. Like this is like an infinity ring I have. Oh, I dropped it here. How you do it? Like there it is. They are amethysts. Oh, there you go. I love it. Mm. And I share this with my cousins. My cousins have another of the rings, and we joke that my mom is like Sauron because she gifted these rings to us, and it's like my two cousins and me, and we're like we all share the same rings. My mom is Sauron. No, and then I have this one, the little hearts. I'm so clumsy today. Yes, it's lovely. And then I have one that looks like one of the Elven rings because it has a sapphire. And it's a heirloom from my aunt. I'm going to show it to you. Yeah, I've been trying to reorganize my jewelry and everything I have. Like I'm always in some process of cleaning and reorganization. Like that's a never-ending cycle of the human being. Like you're washing dishes and cooking and washing dishes again and doing the laundry and wearing your clothes and doing the laundry again. You're obsessed with gemstone rings? Yes, son. Okay, you're going to love this one. I love this one. It's so cute. And this is my favorite kind of blue. Like it's like such a piercing shade of blue because it's a sapphire. And this ring must have like 40 or no, more than 40 years. I don't know. And some of the little pearls have fallen off, but still it's very beautiful. So, yes, there it goes. I love it. It's too big. It's a bit too big for my finger, but so I keep it here on my jewelry box. But it's beautiful. And maybe I'm going to get it resized. But yeah, my treasure, my precious. And then I have others. But there must be on my other jewelry box. And then I got this one. It was a gift. Well, this is like a more like a necklace, and these are hearts. Oh. Same here. Yes. Jewelry is so therapeutic. And well, you all know my master crystal. Like that looks like I'm going to stab someone on the chakra. Like, you know, heal yourself. So it's pretty big and kind of heavy, but I love it. And I got this in 2015, which was my important awakening year. You know, the year I had my dark night of the soul, my internal monad, my fourth internal monad, my, you know, all that evolutionary journey. But I love this one. I still use it sometimes for healings, especially for myself. Yeah, it's like it's a beautiful little weapon because it's pointy. Yeah, those are some of the little things they have. And then my other box, which has the stones. It's pink. And I have like my cards, my tarot cards and oracles and my other stones. Like I have many of these quartzes, crystal quartz, smoky quartz for the bad vibes. And this one is the one we got in Machu Picchu. I don't know the name of this one, but it was so lovely. It looks like black tourmaline, but it's not tourmaline. Looks like mithril. Looks like mithril from the dwarves. Yes, mithril. So yeah, I can make my magic rings with this, and then I have more amethysts, beautiful amethysts. And I got this tiny like little spell jar, and it has like a patchouli scent. That's like a tiny thing. I really love it. And yeah, my collection is pretty big, so I would take some more hours to show everything for you. And it's funny because my mom collects plants. She likes succulents, and I like my crystals. I've had to give some of my crystals away because yeah, I didn't have enough space and I was feeling like controlled by them. Like not like controlled by them in like an evil way, but I had too many, you know? And I'm like, I'm all for simplicity and minimalism and just having enough and what you need. So I gifted some of my crystals, and yeah, it felt good to give those crystals. My friends were happy. Box of fun, yes. Mithril Raw Lady of the Gemstone Rings, yes. Ah, yes. And then I have my oracle cards. Oh, I'm going to pull some cards for you too. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and I have, yeah, I have some of these too, like the natural quartz. And then I have this, like, but for amethysts. So I have this, the Work Your Light Oracle. This is one of my favorites. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for those of you today. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Pick a message for everyone here watching, something that resonates with all of you and guides you to your highest good, your highest truth, your highest beauty. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Oh, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Interesting. Yes. That's your intuition telling you, or what's that on the background of your mind, that little thought going on, or maybe something that is pulling you towards a certain direction. This is quite interesting. Yeah, trust that. Trust that. And I feel like this is going to be pretty big for next year, because my guides have also been working with me to create this kind of like energy activations to support ourselves during next year and on, because yeah, some things that aren't working in our lives, like, they're going to come to the surface next year. So you really need to get clear about what you feel so you can heal and get real about it, and get real about what needs to change, and get real about that, what's bothering you, what you want to transform or transmute. And yeah, it's a year of honesty, it's a year of inspiration I'm feeling from the next year. And yeah, it's like really facing uncomfortable truths, maybe, but for the good. It's not that you're going to stay in that discomfort or that challenge, but that challenge is going to strip away all limitations and things that are holding you down or dimming your light. So I feel like it's very, very important to keep that in mind. Trust the niggle, trust your inner essence. I'm all about essence alignment. You know that about me. It's like what I live and breathe. And yeah, I love talking about this, about alignment, and how can we become the most aligned version of ourselves. Like, it's going to be different every day, and it's okay. It's part of who we are. So we simply need to allow that to happen. So what are you allowing for in 2025? Maybe ask yourself that. What do you want to allow more from life, from people, from your consciousness? Ah, it's beautiful. And back to that theme of change, is like, there's a quote, I think Jim Carrey said, like, Jim Carrey quote. Um, mm, about like a quote about success. Oh, okay, here it is. It says, Jim Carrey says, "My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that was possible for him, so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant, and when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job, and our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love." Wow. Yes. Wow. So that happens very often. Like, we fail at things we don't even want. So we might as well take the chance on doing what we like, what we love. That's cool. And also, I think Albert Einstein said, like, the definition of madness is doing the same thing again, again and again, and, seeing no change. Like, yeah, you need to change something, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And this applies to for the world at large and what's happening, like, wow, for real. But thankfully, we're all contributing to a positive change, and I really love that. mm. Mm. I'm going to share with you a little meditation. So, as promised, just a very short meditation. If you want to follow along, you're welcome to do so. Of course, you can keep your eyes open. That's more comfortable. And I invite you to connect with your body. Find a comfortable position. You can simply follow my voice. And take a long and deep breath up to the top of your lungs. And then exhale it out. And I invite you to pick an emotion or a state of being that you want to embody more in your life. Maybe you have a clear picture of what is that state of being. Or if not, you can simply choose love, kindness, any other feeling that you want more in your life. So connect to what your heart is authentically telling you, that I want this, not out of entitlement or pressure or worry, but out of love, out of harmony. Maybe this state of being is an extension of who you are right now. Maybe a more amplified version, a more confident version of your current reality. Or maybe it's quite different. And I invite you to imagine that state of being as if it's a bubble of light, or maybe a portal of light. And imagine yourself walking towards it. And entering through that portal, through that sphere of light. And feel or sense that shift in your energy when you become one with that desired reality, that desired state of being. And let those beautiful energies surround you completely and permeate through your energy being, all the layers of your aura. And then your skin, your muscles, your bones, all your physical body and your spiritual body. Let that beautiful, loving reality be you. And let that energy correct or recalibrate any misalignments, any worries or doubts. All with so much love and compassion towards yourself and your current reality, of course. And imagine that energy circling around you faster and faster, like a centrifugal force that cleanses your energy, that helps you transmute any heavy charge or negative emotion. Or maybe some imprinting or conditionings that are attached to you. Let the new energies heal all that on a profound cellular level and energetic level. And imagine that on each inhale, you are making your vision more real. You are allowing more of that desired reality into you. And you're creating all those energy agreements, all those soul agreements to make that happen. And you're reorganizing the very fabric of existence and reality to help you achieve that loving and soulful goal. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. And each exhale is helping you release the past, attachments, worries, stress for your best and highest good. And the best and highest good of all the world and the people you love. And once again, feel yourself in that energy space of your desired reality, your state of being. And really feel the emotions your other self would feel in that reality. Maybe you can feel some differences, some new insights or ideas that come to you. Could be now or during the rest of your day. I invite you to pay attention to all those clues your future self is giving you, is sending you. So my guides say that our dreams are the blueprint your future self gives you to help you. They are like a map to follow towards your highest good, towards what is aligned with you. And I invite you to feel fully, completely, endlessly worthy of those dreams and goals you have. Know that you can have all you want. When it comes from the deep alignment in your soul, when it comes from love, you can have everything you want. Because the universe really supports that, supports your love, supports your expansion, supports you creating a more beautiful existence for everyone. And as long as your dreams are authentically aligned with the highest good of the world, it's way more likely that you will achieve them. And take a deep breath in and let it all out. And feel free to open your eyes. I'm feeling good. Hope you enjoyed that meditation. And of course, this whole live stream is being recorded, so it's going to be on my channel if you want to watch some portions afterwards. I love this. Thank you, my friends, for tuning in. I really appreciate your company and your love and your magic and your beautiful, beautiful selves. So goodbye for now, and thank you for your presence. Ellie, Sophia, Daisy, hey there. Thank you for being here. Yes, I was just wrapping up this whole live stream. It was beautiful, and my friends came. Everyone, love you, Daniela, Bogey, Daisy, Dawn, Maite, Lily, and everyone here who's watching maybe in the future. I really appreciate you. Love you, and have a wonderful day, my friends. See you next time. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Stay awesome, stay healthy. Thank you. See you next time. I will send you on the newsletter the next live stream link. And yeah, thank you.